So our friend Serge has some really cool cars and we've started to show you that, but he's also got some amazing trucks, like this one, purpose-built to go run stuff over. This one, obviously, low, fast, burnout machine. But the one we fell in love with and the one we're gonna dig into today is an old school pre-runner style Ford F100, and I'm looking forward to shooting this one around. You guys, it's day 2 in Northern California with our friend Serge. So now we're gonna dig in on semi-69-ish Ford pickup truck.
It's an F100 two-wheel drive with A-arms from Autofab in San Diego. They also supplied us the kit to build this bumper. I saw a photo of it from one of their old pictures from like 40 years ago on a truck they had built in the early 70s. And I said, do you have like that bumper available? And they're like, no. But somewhere in the rafters, we have a template for it and we'll send you the parts. They sent me the parts and we welded it up. I do my MIG welding, I do not do the TIG welding.
Yeah,
I'm not that good.
Yeah.
And when you look at the welds, you'll see the difference.
Yeah, sure.
We put a full cage in it. It's got dual shocks all the way around. The fenders, they were cut for extra tire clearance. And then we kind of bobbed the rear fenders and
you cut up as well as out.
Yeah, and then cut and paste and shimmy and add metal in to make it all come together.
Yeah. Was this a step side at one time?
It was originally a step side, but it's hard to step on that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the pre-runner trucks are done in this style. Most pre-runners are done with modern trucks, but you know, Ford Rangers and Silverados and whatnot.
Right.
But back in the late 60s, early 70s, a lot of the two-wheel drive Fords were super popular for doing this. It's a street truck, it's not a real, race truck.
Yeah.
But we enjoy it.
Yeah. This one really stands out to us though. It doesn't need to be a Mondo crazy pre-runner that we're gonna go knocking down buildings with.
Right.
I mean, this truck looks amazing. It's still stock framework then underneath.
Stock frame, leaf spring rear. The shocks come through the bed, made a little shock cradle for them. Fuel cell in the bed. We used to have a battery in there because it had dual batteries, and now we just run one under the hood.
Yeah.
Aluminum floor. I'm a kid of the 80s, and so I like my little pre-runner neck.
Dude, I'm right there with you. Same bumper?
So actually this
template?
bumper, no, this was crazy. This is off of like a Jeep CJ, and all we did is just change the brackets on it and painted it. That was it.
Nice.
$200 on eBay.
Don't you love when it works out that way? Because typically there's more zeros behind the two.
Yes, typically, but that was actually a pretty easy thing, and it looks appropriate for the step-side bed. It's a little smaller, tucked in a little bit.
Yeah. No, it fits it just great. I mean, the look of this truck is so cool. And it really is caged all the way through, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and open it up.
Oh yeah, sure enough, yeah.
So the truck itself is super comfortable.
Yeah.
It's got suspension seats from Mastercraft, autometer gauges.
And I can't tell you how much I love the old school simple switches like that, the aircraft style.
They just work.
And the shifter, that's one I've seen a million, I was telling you, I've seen that so many times with the stunt cars from my neighbor Dennis. It seems like every off-road truck we've ever shot, they always have that.
You'll almost never see a stick shift in a pre-runner truck.
No. I like the hat holder too. We always had that in our Ford trucks as a kid.
So almost all my trucks, you'll see that. I'm a white guy, I get sunburned.
Let me tell you, dude, being a bald guy, it hits quickly, trust me.
Engine is a 390 Ford FE.
Ooh, nice.
With a C6 automatic. It's not exactly pretty as some of my other stuff is. Headers, Edelbrock intake, power brakes. I know that goes against your grain.
Not always. I mean, I love manual brakes, but I'm not anti-powered brakes at all.
Borgeson power steering setup. Pretty simple.
Yeah, very simple, but very cool.
We have more, but they're all in trucks. More FEs, that is.
Yeah. They're great engines, man.
Yeah.
They really are.
Do you know what it stands for?
Ford Edsel, isn't it?
No. Stands for freaking expensive.
That is the damn truth right there.
The parts to build an FE versus building a small block, it's almost double you can get the same power out of both.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes more out of a small block, but.
Do you do the FE for the cool factor of it?
Yeah, and also I like vehicles to kind of be true to their roots, like a big station wagon that came with a big block FE in it, or a truck, small little Mustang or Falcon or something like that. They belong with a small block. Be true to your roots.
I can see it. It runs through all the vehicles you have, that you stay true to what the car is. It's why you were saying you love Strope so much, is how Strope grabs a theme, a story behind that car, and he doesn't deviate from it.
And he's a true inspiration to me. I mean, the stuff Steve's done is, I look at him and go like, oh, someday I want to.
Yeah.
That clear vision of what a car is going to be. When I build a house or when I build a car, I always do the same thing. I have a clear idea of where I'm going to end up. I want it to look like this at the end.
Yeah.
And like this truck, I really like that early 70s pre-runner look. And so that's what I push towards.
Yeah. How lifted is it?
It's not that much. It's about 2.5 inches in the front and the back's about 2 inches. The fact that the front fenders are cut makes it look more.
For sure.
It's 33-inch tires, so they're not huge. 16 by 10, yeah.
It's just a great looking truck. I really like it. I mean, and I get that, look, if you wanted a full-blown pre-runner, you could go that direction. You'd spend 5 times the money on it and probably get a fraction of the enjoyment out of it, because, I mean, how often are you going to drive a full-blown luxury pre-runner down the road?
Every day.
You probably would.
It's fun to drive. My daughter is real short. You met her earlier today.
Yeah.
When she gets in this thing and gets her harness all strapped in, she can't reach the shifter. So she reaches over with her leg and shifts it with her foot.
So so your hand can't reach the shifter.
I can't reach anything.
Yeah.
So I start the car.
Let's start up.
But then once these are cinched down for me, that's all out of range. I can turn on the lights, headlights.
You gotta be kidding me here. How funny is that? I love it. You definitely taught your daughter to be self-reliant, huh, Ben?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It also has a thumping stereo to boot.
I noticed back here. I saw.
Yeah, and then there's a 10-inch sub in the middle. And
Autometer's one of those, we used to see them in so many vehicles, and now more and more and more what I see in everything, it seems like, is Dakota Digitals. Love them, I'm not knocking it, they're both great at what they do, but as soon as I see these, it just takes me back a few years, and I like it. All right, well, let's go drive this thing, man.
All right.
Hey guys, my name's Sean Davis from Autotopia LA. You might know our YouTube channel. We're big into hot rods. We're big into resto mod and pro touring cars. And I'm really happy to be working with Jegs. Jegs has a long history in racing, drag racing, performance parts. And now they have a huge side of their business which is committed to restoration parts. Pretty much anything you need in the world of restoring classic cars, Jegs has it. I'm proud to be working with them as far as sponsoring our channel, as well as they're deeply involved in our Fox Body Mustang being built currently by Ruffian Cars. So if you haven't dug deep enough in, I highly recommend head over to jegs.com. I'm sure you're gonna find anything and everything that you need. Yeah, I like that every one of your vehicles are set up to do exactly what you do. Get in them and go drive and enjoy them. Not everybody does that, believe it or not.
Well, it takes a while to make sure like the windshield wipers work and the heater works, and
sure,
like on my big monster truck, you turn left and the tires rev, you turn right and they don't.
Yeah.
Like figuring those things out just makes it so much more enjoyable to drive them.
Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about, is that because you do drive your stuff, all of it, like you were saying yesterday when we were shooting your Mustang, that you drive every one of your vehicles once a month or more.
Yeah.
Of course everything's gonna be sorted out, and if something's off, you're gonna handle it. God, this is so cool to drive. I mean, it's really fun. It does exactly what I was kind of expecting, a little bit little bit all over the place, you know, playing the wheel. Like it is what it is, you know. It's a old school truck. You know, I forgot. I know you said it was it's an FE motor, right?
390.
What's the power on this?
I would say around 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Do you know what the weight of this truck is?
About 4,200 pounds.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's not much truck here. It's not a big bed. It's a half-ton chassis, so it's a lightweight chassis.
Sure.
It's just a Ford 9-inch in the back, so it's not. You're not hauling around a lot.
Yeah, and it's not a breakneck kind of speed or anything like that.
Right.
But it is what it is. Like, it's making me smile the whole time I've been in it already.
I went and got gas before we jumped in this. And there's a lady, maybe 60 years old at the gas station. And she goes, "Oh, I really like your truck." And that's all I ever want to do is just have people enjoy it.
Yep.
What kills me is when people say, it's like, "Oh, that must be your baby." And I'm like, yeah, well, I got a lot of babies.
Yeah. Well, it's not the average guy. Let's be honest, dude. I'm sure you know enough car people that have one or they have two fun vehicles. You know, you've got, what do you have, 20 vehicles, something like that?
Yeah, and they're a very similar vein, you know.
Yeah.
I like the mid-60s Fords. I like trucks. I like station wagons. I know they're not hugely popular.
Yeah.
Everything's meant to be driven.
Yep. And by the way, I want to throw this out to you guys watching right now, because and I hope the ones that make this comment actually hear what I'm saying. You see a guy like Serge, and you see he's got 20 vehicles, obviously a lot of value there. He's built a beautiful life for himself and his wife and his family. The doormat walking into the garage says American Dream. Why don't you explain your version of the American Dream, Serge, if you can do it without tearing up like you did earlier today, which I loved, by the way.
I came from nothing. I worked my ass off, and through hard work, everything is possible.
Yeah, and that's the thing I like, is that your business started out of what some could call a fail. You got fired from a job.
I got fired from a job. I had a 67 Shelby at the time, which was next to my house, the most valuable asset that I had. I sold that, started my company, and my company became successful, and it afforded me the opportunity to do what I do today. You know, I had to give up the thing I loved.
Yeah, which is not an easy one to do, man. You guys, my point is, oftentimes somebody will make a comment that says something like, it must be nice. It is nice, but it wasn't handed, you know, you, like so many people I know, it wasn't handed to you. You went out, you worked for it, you still work for it. Hell, this morning, we were at your house at 8:30 and you'd already been at work for what, a couple hours this morning?
Yeah, I went in at 5:30 and then came back. But you know, if you want something in life, you can have it. You just gotta earn it. You gotta do it.
Yep.
It's not gonna get handed to you.
Yep. I think it's cool. And by the way, this thing is just awesome. I mean, talk about, boy, the fun of having, like yesterday, driving your radical race car Mustang. Awesome. This couldn't be more different other than that it's Ford and it's red.
And it has a roll cage.
And it has a cage and harnesses. But you know what I mean? It's so dramatically different.
Yeah.
But boy, talk about
It's
what
easy.
a joy to drive. Yeah, it is easy. And it doesn't make you want to go, like, I mean, hell, the twisty road we're on here, there's nothing about this that makes me want to go pounding through the turns at all. It's just fun. Like, this is just super fun to drive. Sounds amazing. Yeah, I'm glad that, again, thanks for bringing us up here, Serge, because it's for us, it's already been really a wonderful trip. And hell, we still got the rest of today and tomorrow on our way back down, going to shoot with the East Bay Muscle Car guys, which is going to be awesome.
I know it's not easy to drive 8 hours to get here. So
no, it's a good hoof, but it sure is pretty to come up here. You know, it's especially since I almost never come up to the Bay Area. Really beautiful country up here to see. The car culture, if you're into, like us, into automotive. you're into the automotive space like we are, you don't get better car culture than what we have.
Oh, and we get to drive them all year round, which,
I mean, really.
I'm sorry, my friends on the East Coast. I feel for you, but yeah.
Boy, what a joy to drive. I mean, one-handed, no problem. This is so cool.
So you see how you can drive these things every day.
I do. I mean, the only one I see how it's probably a rarer drive is the Mustang we shot yesterday. It's not unruly, but it's loud, right?
Yeah.
It's manual brakes. It
doesn't have windows.
Yeah, there's no windows. There's no. It's a vintage race car for the most part. So I can see how that's not one you're driving every day. But everything else so far, like you could, if you wanted to drive this every day, you're good. Let's go.
Yeah, it's also got a nice thumping stereo too.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. Unfortunately, with copyrights on YouTube, we never get to show people how good. Because trust me, some of the vehicles we shoot have knockout audio. That's one of the few things we're unable to ever show. You know, I gotta tell you, the powered brake on this, it's another one, dude, where you've dialed it in. And I know you know this. You've been in the cars where it's overpowered. You're barely tapping the brake and you're about to go through the windshield. This is awesome. It's perfectly powered. I like the bumpy road of this thing. You really feel it on these seats, keep it comfortable.
Yeah.
Suspension seats, so does that mean the whole seat moves slightly?
No, they have webbing in them like an old-fashioned lawn chair.
Got it.
Like most seats are just foam, but these have webbing and then foam on top of them.
Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it makes the bumps
Not so bad.
just not bad. And the bumpy road, I gotta be honest, is way more fun in this thing than the nice smooth road.
Well, I'll tell you what, it wouldn't have been fun in the race car.
No, God, no. The race car would have hated this road.
You guys are gonna do a burnout?
We'll see.
Oh, we'll see.
It's, you know, this truck's, you're on 33s, you got 400 horsepower. It's not a burnout machine.
But he's gonna try?
We'll see.
Okay.
Let's put it this way, Kyle. Don't chastise me if it doesn't work.
Okay, I won't. If you try, I think A for effort, always.
Okay.
Here we go. Safe to say, I think it worked. He said, don't chastise me if it doesn't work. Don't chastise.
It's a one-legger peeler.
Oh, it's a one-wheeler peeler. Just like
You know, it's better to lower people's expectations and then they're not disappointed.
Yeah, under promise and over deliver, right? It's the way to be in life, man. Dude, I love that you have fun with your vehicles. It's so refreshing, and I know that sounds funny, but I've just been around too many people where their vehicles become a stress to them, and it's like, bro, go skiing or something. Do something that's going to give you enjoyment. I mean, if your vehicles are a stress, The hell are you doing?
This is what fun's
This is the
supposed
stress
to look like.
relief, right?
Yeah, this is what fun's supposed to look like.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just noticed you have a cup holder too.
I know! Just for you!
I didn't notice that before.
Just for you!
I mention that way too often, don't I?
Just for you, Sean. I thought about it.
Yeah, this thing's just fun, man.
Yeah.
This is just fun. And if this truck was mine, I'm not kidding. I would drive it every single day, not even a question. This is such a perfectly balanced, fun truck. Not rip your head off power, not psychotic, just pure fun, old school, cool truck. Hope you guys are enjoying our time here with Serge. We're having a blast and we got one more to come. I'm gonna end it with saying thanks for hanging and I will see you in the next one. All right, guys, later.